Hey everyone, Jeffrey from Honda Morristown here, and behind me I have a 2015 Ford Mustang GT Premium. Now, I don't have a ton to say about this car in terms of, wow, look at all these features and things like that. It's mostly just a really fun car. I had a good time driving it around. It is a convertible, and I figured, hey, I'd show it off because it is available. And well, let's go ahead, jump in, and let's do a walk around. So, the Mustang GT is the option that is the V8 as opposed to the 4-cylinder EcoBoost. I know just from personal conversations, a lot of people prefer that V8 over the EcoBoost, not necessarily because there's anything particularly wrong with the engine of an EcoBoost, but it is a little bit more of a complicated engine. It's 4 cylinders, designed for a little bit better fuel economy, which, at least in my personal experience, most people who want cars like this aren't always in favor of when it comes to, that, traditional American V8 muscle. Now, it is definitely a good engine, at least in my own personal experience with it, as I have driven both EcoBoosts and GTs such as this, as well as a V6 option as well. So, all in all, it's a very nice car. It's a comfortable ride. It's that very classic Mustang look. Now, this one specifically does have a nice leather interior and is a soft top convertible. I did have it down because it's just a little bit easier to see the inside, especially the back seat. Kind of my one big complaint about Mustangs in general is that, at least more modern Mustangs, you do get 4 seats, but honestly, there's so little room, it might as well just be a 2-seated car, or you have the driver's seat and passenger seat up pretty far forward. In general, it's just kind of my one complaint. But honestly, if you can get into the back seat, they are actually surprisingly comfortable. I really like the shape of them, and they are not a bad ride, especially if you have the top down. But otherwise, we'll jump on in here. We'll fire it up so you can hear it and just take a little bit of a look. So it does have just your regular push button start. Then you can hear it does fire right up. Now, I don't have my seatbelt on, so it is going to yell at me, but I like the gauges. They're nice and easy to read. Definitely has that, muscle car feel with the big, big dials, and I like the mark out lines as opposed to being red. It's got the kind of fun, more black and white lines there. I just kind of like that little detail there. Otherwise, as you can see, it's got some controls on the steering wheel. Nice shifter here, and the nice thing is it actually does have heated and cooled front seats, which I do like that a lot. I personally enjoy that it has the cooled seats because it is just kind of a nice little touch there. Otherwise, fairly straightforward controls and a pretty easy to read screen. Again, personally, if you're going to be shopping for a Mustang, sometimes these types of features aren't necessarily top on the list as much as it is just a fun car to drive. And really, that's what this car is. It's where it shines. I mean, it is a classic American muscle car. And, well, that's exactly what it does. It's a nice V8 engine. As you can hear, it sounds great. It's got a really nice sound to it. It's a good feel. Now, admittedly, with it being a Mustang, you do feel kind of some of those bumpier roads a little bit more. It's not necessarily the smoothest ride, but again, that's not necessarily what this car is. It is an homage to what muscle was back when Mustangs really were introduced, and it does a really good job of that. It's fun, it's loud, it's fast, and it's a comfortable ride. So if that is something that you are looking for, this might be a great option for you, especially with it being a soft top convertible. Summer is coming. Well, it's basically already here, at least for me anyways. Here in Eastern Tennessee is not necessarily known for being a cold climate. So if this is a vehicle that you want to check out, you're more than welcome to come on down to Honda Morristown here in Morristown, Tennessee, or you can always give us a call, ask for Jeffrey. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have, send you any photos, or if there's something specific that you want to see, please feel free to reach out to us, and well, we'll see what we can't do for you. But otherwise, real short one here for you today. I'm just going to jump out and leave you with this, a 2015 Ford Mustang GT